Hi, I'm Jeff Alters.
And I'm Katie.
We're here in Overland Park, Kansas, and we recently had Trey's Lawn and Landscape do our backyard renovation. We had a kind of a unique situation. We had in the back of our home here, we had an old outdated deck, and we had stairs that were going down this way, and so it was kind of a demolition job, a landscape job, a construction builder job, kind of all in one. So it was nice to have somebody that could come here and kind of like your one-stop shopping, and they did a great job on all the things that we needed them to do for us.
Oh my gosh, we love this so much. For 2 years, we didn't hardly spend any time out here, but we spend so much time out here now. And I read once that try and make your home a place that you don't need a vacation from. And we really feel like this is kind of growing into be our own little resort. It's lovely here, and our neighbors come over and enjoy it. And we can even see everybody who's walking by say how much they love our landscaping now and what a big difference it's made in our backyard.
One of the neat things that they brought was they adapted what we wanted with the style of our home, the age of it. Some of the other contractors that we had talked to kind of came in and they were set in their ways and they wanted to do it their way. And it was nice to work with somebody who was willing to meet our needs, not just kind of come in there and do what they were comfortable with.
Well, I do not have the experience nearly that Trey's Lawn and Landscape and Smitty have for sure, but I had ideas of things that I knew that I loved that I wanted to incorporate in there. So I kind of offered those as suggestions, but Smitty for sure 100% came up with the layout of what would do well back here and work well within the many different seasons where we'd have color at different times of the year.
The thing that comes to mind to me is just more the flexibility that he had when he came out and said, hey, you tell me what you want and I'll tell you what we can do, and let's see if we can match up your needs and wants with what we can do. And I will share that some of the other contractors, from speaking to them, when the first word out of their mouth was, well, what's your budget? How much you're willing to spend? It's a little bit of a turnoff, to be quite honest. So it wasn't just money when they first came out, and that was appealing to us. As far as the construction crew, the startup and so forth, when that all went on, I was actually out of town when it first started, so Katie was actually sending some pictures and stuff like that. And I will tell you, what I thought was very impressive about Trey's Lawn and Landscape is they went to our neighbors and left a note saying, hey, we're gonna be doing some construction here in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. If there's anything that gets blown over, like any garbage, any debris, anything like that, please let us know, or please let Jeff and Katie know. We'll be sure to get it cleaned up. And I thought that was very impressive, and our neighbors even thanked us, and they kind of thought the same too. But every night when they went home, the house was cleaned up as good as it could be. That was very impressive. They did a really nice job on that. We have had some family from out of town come in and visit, as well as we hosted a real neat 4th of July shrimp oil party back here, which was really neat, kind of to be out here outside and get a belly full of shrimp and a couple beers and jump in the pool. And it's kind of neat for some of the people that attended our party, and also our family that hadn't been here in a few years, and they're like, wow, it's like a complete whole new house, not just a complete new backyard. So it was kind of nice to hear when you spend all that time and money on doing that. So that was pretty neat. People really enjoyed just seeing the transformation.
And they asked us if we would recommend them, and we say yes, Trey's Lawn and Landscape every time. And we have lots of projects we want to do still.
I would highly recommend Trey's Lawn and Landscape. We're actually small business owners, and I take that very serious. When you give somebody the blessing to say, hey, these people are good, these people are professional, open, honest, especially now, running our own business, that's very important to me, because I like to have my name attached to somebody who's good. And I wouldn't even hesitate for a second on recommending Trey's Lawn and Landscape for any project, big, small, whatever it may be.